It's Travel Tuesday. Whether you're on the road or at the airport, man's best friend might be tagging along. Today, we're looking at the best ways to travel if you're bringing your dog. And for some tips, we're joined by Christina from Detroit Dog Rescue and David Fishman from Cadillac Travel. Also have Edith the dog, enjoying an early morning treat.
Yes.
Look how happy Edith is. So we all love our animals, but I'm curious, David, when you and Edith go places, where are the top destinations for you and your pet?
Well, the beauty of everything right now is the world has become much more pet friendly, especially in the United States. So a lot of the West Coast, and like Seattle is a big pet friendly area, Sedona, Chicago, though, closer to home. And then if you really want, the west side of the state, Grand Haven, very dog friendly. But if you want to start traveling the world, which has been Europe has been ahead. I'll never forget, like in the 80s, I was eating in restaurants with the dogs.
With dogs, yeah?
I'm talking Michelin star restaurants with the dogs in the restaurant.
It's like Lady and the Tramp
Yes,
sharing the noodles,
exactly.
right?
Okay. It's amazing. So like Italy, France, Switzerland, Austria, very dog friendly, but most of Europe and most of the countries become much more dog friendly. You'll see hotels and all types of amenities for your dogs nowadays.
Well, it's nice to know that our country's come a long way in that. But Christina, what are some of the things pet owners might overlook when they're traveling with their pet?
That's a good question. So I am big on your dog's brain. I want to keep your dog busy, I want to keep your dog happy, and I want to keep your dog safe. So if you're traveling in a car, you're always going to want to have a seat belt, or you're going to want to have a backseat barrier, something like that. I've seen a lot of accidents from dogs jumping in your lap. We all want a co-pilot, but we want a safe co-pilot.
Yeah.
So, toys that keep them busy, like a Kong. Edith here, I called David last night and I said, freeze that Kong and keep her busy. Look at her now. I mean,
Yeah,
come
very
on,
busy.
look at her now.
Very busy.
So, yeah, so all of those, safety first, and keeping your brain busy second.
Okay, so this is a Kong right here, this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we have, is this another kind of toy?
So this is what's called a bento ball, and it's by
Oh.
Star Mark, and it does not get enough credit. You can find this in almost any pet store, but what happens is, check this out, 10 minutes of mental stimulation is equivalent to 30 minutes of physical play for your dog. So there you go. So they have to work really hard to get what's inside here. I don't know where the camera is, and what's
You're doing great.
inside here. Thank you.
Yeah.
And what's inside here. So your dog's working. Let me look at Edith. She's getting a whole workout
Apparently,
this morning.
peanut butter is king, exactly.
And anytime
We'll
you
have a
freeze
nap
it,
soon.
it's going to last longer. My dog, Robo, sits in the back seat on a long trip, if we're going to Grand Rapids or wherever, and hangs out and keeps busy in the back seat with the kids. He doesn't have an iPad, but, he does well.
Mental stimulation. It's
Yeah.
a dog's iPad right there.
There you go.
So how can dog owners find bookings specific, for their pet? Is it easy to find these?
Yes, very easy. All the different airlines will tell you their rules and regulations for traveling with your pets. Some airlines will allow you, even when you have them in the plane, you can have them sit on your lap. Others will have to have your little holder for them that goes underneath the seat. Now you see, always get a holder that first of all has a little bit of room for them to move around and has all the sides so they can see you. They want to see you. But you must check with the airlines to see what their rules are. It's very specific, and also you have a lot of people that have their therapy dogs,
Yes,
as we like
yes,
to say.
that's right.
So that makes it easier to get them on the plane.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, you also mentioned long trips. You have the mental stimulation. What is this? We didn't get to this one. Is this like food you put in the Kong?
This is Kong food that you can put right in here, but I'm going to give you a little tip, and Kong is going to email me and be upset. But
Okay.
baby food works, peanut butter works. Mix it in with your dog's favorite treat. But here's another one. You can actually give your dog breakfast or dinner in a Kong. You mix it up. If it's wet food, you mix it up, you put it in here, you freeze it. If your dog eats too fast, they can get sick, get something called bloat. We want to slow your dog's brain down. And the licking that Edith's doing, it's also very soothing to them. So, it's like a massage.
You don't want the dog bloat. That's right.
That's true.
Christina,
bloat.
David, Edith, thanks for coming in. I know you just love the peanut butter, Edith.
Oh,
Jeez,
good morning.
you're
Good
loving
morning
that.
for me.
That's right. That's a healthy breakfast. Hey, it's Travel Tuesday. There are your tips. We're back in a couple minutes here on CBS News Detroit at 7.